Right. I must say this evening's Dhamma talk is fairly technical, but I believe it's really good if you could understand it and really apply it. But if you don't mind, Venerable Sir, I just want to ask you about the, quite some time ago, I think, I attended the other last Saturday in this session, about these realms of existence. Generally, it's classified into three. One is the world of sensory perception, where it's about 10 or 11 realms, and these are the beings with a male, female. They are enticed with sensual perception. Of that 11 realm, that is one realm that's a bit questionable. It's the asura realm. Because I remember reading these 31 planes of existence, it clearly states that in the 11 lower realms, the 5th realm is the human realm. And the 6 and to 11 are the devas, the lower devas. And anything below that, there are 4. Asuras, the ghosts, the animals, and the hell realm. Perhaps from that perspective, and I also remembered listening to one of your tapes, and you did mention that the asuras in some of the suttas by the Buddha, he said that the lower asuras are like kalakanjas, I believe, and they are already devas. So by inference, the asuras are actually devas. Perhaps you could clarify a little bit on that?
Yes. In the suttas, you find whenever the Buddha talked about the woeful planes, he mentioned 3 woeful planes: the ghost realm, animal, and hell realm. Only 3. But later books like the Abhidhamma and Mahayana books, they added the asuras. The problem is, as the Buddha mentioned in the Digha Nikaya 29, those monks who write later books, they don't see the Dhamma. They're not familiar with the suttas. So in the Digha Nikaya, there are 2 suttas. In one sutta, the Buddha, one day, thousands of devas came to visit him, and the Buddha told his disciples, you look, those disciples must have psychic powers. The Buddha said, you look, the devas from 10,000 world systems have come to pay respect to the Tathagata. Then the Buddha mentioned the different types of devas. And then he mentioned the Kalakanja asuras. That means Kalakanja asuras are devas. And then in another sutta, it is said that the lowest type of asuras are called Kalakanja asuras. So that proves that all asuras are devas. And in another sutta, it is mentioned that asuras are in the heaven of the 33. And once in a heavenly year, they will rise up and fight with Sakadevaraja. So later books, they thought asuras are fierce beings, and they like to fight, and they like to drink liquor and all that. So they thought these asuras must be suffering. So they created ghost asuras, and they say beings in hell, some of them are asuras. No, not in the suttas.
Bhante, what about yakas? Yakas belong to which realm?
Yakas should be under the lowest heaven, the heaven of the 4 great kings. I'm not sure whether they are also in the heaven of the 33.